and running. I hope it is. I don't think anyone's here yet. We got a couple more seconds. Anyone in the chat right now? Or am I still just talking to myself? Since 2 people are watching, so I'm assuming someone else is here. Unless if Twitch is being stupid and it's counted me twice. No, I did it. Streaming back. Ah, I see. You can hear me fine though, like, I don't need to adjust my volume or the game volume. Clear without the E. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and start the game. Alright, welcome everyone to Telltale's Game of Thrones. From what I've heard, if you guys haven't played or haven't seen season 3 and forward, might not want to watch me play this game because it's going to contain spoilers. But other than that, it is Game of Thrones, so I'm expecting mature content, which is why I did enable the mature audience thing, so just be forewarned. Alright, without further ado, Telltale's Game of Thrones. Get an episode the Northerners will never forget. Let's see. I think this is before they did, I'm expecting pre-New Frontier graphics with this game. Kinda like maybe The Wolf Among Us. For thousands of years, House Forters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of Wolf's Wood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war and rival houses seek to claim Forrester Ironwood for themselves, and the fate of House Forrester lands hangs in the balance.
The trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trout he flopped off and out of another war to pray. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, and dying make notes for me. 2 weddings brought on by beheadings, and all in happily.
Everyone's happy.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women.
Squire Lord
You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
That's a big sword. Let's see.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brain.
Let me just interrupt you by cleaning the blade.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was
really?
nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
What really happened? I don't think we were able to...
I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
brought him to his
It's a
knees.
very
Lord Forrester.
large sword.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face!
I don't think we ever
You're
did get to
questioning
see
Norrin's
how
honor.
Jamie was caught.
I'm questioning Norrin's story.
It just kind of
more
happened off screen.
far-fetched
He
every
just
time he
appeared in
tells it.
Sally. Pretty sure.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. Idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Whatever. Here.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Oh, alright.
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
We're on Kingslayer.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
So, House isn't.
To Rob Stark, the King in the North!
The king
The
of
King
the
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
When
Gods
does
have
this-
favoured us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
From ice!
When does this take place? Because it can't be after season 3 if.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this,
It's like
men
concern.
find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you.
Oh,
Been on my mind for a while now.
what do you
What
mean?
do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How
Oh,
shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
oh, I forgot. Oh,
There were those...
hold on. Let me do. I didn't realize that subtitles were off. Would it be video? Or yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's go.
Those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your
I won't
hard
let you
work
down.
has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand?
Sure.
Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Okay, whatever you say, prick. Let's go.
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk,
worse.
a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations.
Still trying to
I'd grown up
piece
covered in
where
big shit
we
shovel
are
and slop.
in the
Well, maybe I'd
Game
think
of
saddling
Thrones
his horse was
series.
the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers.
Who doesn't love bacon though? Oh,
All
I
I'm
guess
saying
vegans,
is-
but
At this
We
rate, we'll
don't
never
think
be
about
more
that.
than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pouring
don't
wine
think
around a fucking wedding.
that's how it works.
What a waste of fucking time.
Not me.
What?
Tomorrow I ride with Roderick and Lord Forrester.
Sir Garrett the fucking Great. Unbelievable. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd be getting promoted too.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
He's got Lord Forrester's ear, doesn't he? I'm sure it didn't hurt.
No, please.
How much further?
It's right over there.
Oh. Right.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing.
Boy, oh
Lord
boy.
Walder's in a
I'm
generous
sure
mood.
nothing bad is gonna happen here.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
It's a beautiful night for a wedding. Oh my god.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Oh boy. This is...
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Oh, they're playing...
What's going
Oh
into
no.
You're acting rather odd. You've had too much
no,
wine.
it's fine.
Nothing. I'm fine.
Let's
So
go.
glad to hear it. I'll take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him?
Oh no.
Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Oh.
But what about... What the hell was that about?
We need to fucking
Hold
move.
on with you.
Run!
Run. They're playing the Reigns of Castamere. Run!
We need to get back to camp.
I don't see Garrett getting out of this alive. Oh shit. So, for anyone who hasn't... I don't know why you wouldn't have seen past season 3,
have
but
to
it
get
was
back.
ready.
A gift from the king!
Oh. Give me a smash. Nope. He's just chasing me with a spear.
Ready, boys!
Oh shit.
Whoa!
Let me turn down the volume then, I guess. Settings. Audio. Master volume. Put it at an 8. There we go.
Shoot that one!
Oh, whoa. There we go. Thank you. Okay then. I didn't realize this was Resident Evil 4. Alright then. Oh shit. I guess that's Roderick. Oh, get off of me! Oh. Get fucked! No. Damn. Why would you just yell his name out like that in the middle of a fucking battle? Oh.
Good fucking riddance!
Good night, sweet prince. God, this guy's an idiot! Also, that great sword is ridiculously huge.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
It's basically as big as him.
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Not a weapon.
Walter Free, you fucking traitor!
Holy shit.
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
I mean, yeah, this sucks, but I don't really feel invested quite yet.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walter Frey says time's over.
That doesn't look good.
Grab this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no
Oh, I didn't mean to cut him
I'll be
off.
damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walter Frey says
You have to go.
upstage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You
Damn.
have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell
He
your
will,
uncle.
yeah, okay. I'm sure he will remember that.
The North Grove must never be lost.
Alright.
Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking
The
foresters.
North Grove. Oh shit, he just straight up grabbed the sword. Okay, well. Also, was that sword just floating in that tree back there? That wasn't just me, right? Did someone else see that? Oh boy. Oh yeah. It's pretty awesome. These are closed. Your eyes have yet to open. Alright, well, I mean, welcome to Game of Thrones, everyone. We were introduced to some characters and they died within the first 5 minutes of the game. Kind of par for the course. I like this intro sequence though. I'm kind of curious to see how, because the game can't really have that much influence on the TV show or the books, so like, I'm interested to see what the Foresters do. I'm not iron from ice. I just cleaned the sword too. Oh, you look a pig. Yeah, that sword is huge. My god. Oh, I forgot to look there. I think I could look at the rock back there. Oh well. Is there any way I can move? Oh, yeah, R1. I can move faster. Let's see. Cart. Everything's
That's
on.
Father's car.
Oh. That's not good.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Wait, Roos or Ramsey? That's the flayed man. I'm guessing Roos, because I'm pretty sure he's still around.
There's nothing for you here.
It's the end of season 3.
Father, I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I didn't...
I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
Damn right.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
Oh.
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Fuck. The sword is so huge. This is so stupid.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fuck off. Come get it.
Come get it, you bastard.
This is the same sound effect.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
I want that sword back. But, oh. Alright.
You really are a pig farmer.
Damn! Watch as the spearman slowly approaches and telegraphs. What the fuck was that? Oh shit.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders.
Fine.
Thank you.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Yeah, whatever.
Father?
Garrett, you survived.
I did.
Your sister,
Your lips aren't moving.
she hid.
It appears she received a pitchfork to the ass.
I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Well then. Oh, cool. Oh, wait, what? I thought this was just concept art. Oh, wow. Looks really awesome.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Yeah, they're not great. Again, Telltale really.
I was too late. You were already dead.
This is
Bring the
like
maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Walking Dead comic style, which isn't. I don't see it really working for Game of Thrones.
Two
But
White Hill soldiers?
And a
maybe
Bolton.
that's just me.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only
Also, I
8
don't know if
years
you've
old.
noticed, but whenever anything's
This
out of
never would have happened with
focus,
the
it kind of
Starks in
looks
power.
kind of like
It's unimaginable.
I don't know, it looks
Unacceptable. You
like
have my condolences.
watercolor-ish.
Thank you, mister.
I don't know what effect. Like, yeah, just like look at the background.
The blade cut deep, but
I don't know
should
what
be able
that's
to save your
supposed to
leg.
be.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh. Aw. Don't actually make me. Oh no. Ew. Ah. That's
These
disgusting.
are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Oh,
Greater
that
houses
was
than ours
nasty.
have fallen in times
That
such
was
as
like
this.
a Clementine
The late Lord
season 2
Forrester
moment.
was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Oh boy.
Hold this for me, will you?
I will hold it for you.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't
Well.
handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Alright. I'm gonna check out that mural if I can.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Ugh. It's so gross. Tapestry. Who's this guy?
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Oh. Alright. Oh, this is Talia.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
King's Landing is not a
Lady
fun
Forrester.
place.
She's always been kind to me.
No, I
Treated
don't
me
like
I was
maggots
a
in my
Forrester
rooms.
myself. Ryan. Never easy
I'm
being
not
a
a fan
fourth-born
of that.
son.
Ugh, disgusting medical practice.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick.
Roderick.
He was our best warrior by far.
Cool mural. Cool. I didn't-
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Rodriguez. Look, I'll show you.
This guy really wants to chop off my leg. Look, see, I'm sprinting. I'm pathfinding. Out the window, maybe.
The Ironwood Grove.
I wonder what make Ironwood so special. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like what they're doing with the background, making it like field of view, making it watercolored. I am not sure. Let me talk to him.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to
He
ask you.
has 2 chains, so he's kind of trained, I guess. Why do the
Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forester was an honor. Advising
This
Ethan,
one guy
his
got angry at
third-born
this other
son, is
person, then everyone died.
challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it?
Circumstances of my circumstances are certainly
Lord Forester
understandable
promoted
under
me.
these
At the
circumstances, I
Twins,
guess.
I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Lord Ethan.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Oh,
Welcome home, Garrett. We're
hello
all
there,
relieved to know you
Caitlin Stark
survived.
Thank you,
2.0.
my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Off to bed, child. It's 6 in the morning, but off to bed.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
Oh, don't do that.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he
enough,
loved
Jess.
you.
That's very kind of you to say.
Uh-huh.
You
Anytime.
have the Forester's sword.
Where is this Duncan
Ethan
person?
should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland.
Ah, so
I
you're
do,
Duncan.
But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay
Oh,
Snow, that
Ramsay.
bastard.
Garrett, you understand
That
what this
good,
means.
kind
you kill the
fellow.
Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
I mean...
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have?
I'm sure that
Nothing.
kind
use our
soul
heads
Ramsay
while
will
they're still
not do
attached to our
anything to
shoulders.
us.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take.
Damn.
Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're
Wait.
sending him to the wall. The boy's
Really?
done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable. I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
I think you just said that. Well,
That settles it then.
good luck in season 5.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Damn.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that
horse
you're putting the
vibrating?
interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Oh yeah, something about the North Grove.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Whatever that means. I don't remember anything
Sorry. You caught me by surprise.
like that on the show.
Not often discussed.
What is the
if
North
ever.
Grove?
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
Thank you for not answering
You
my
haven't
question.
told anyone else, have you?
No.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
I see.
But don't breathe a word of
Then
it
why
to
don't you
anyone
fucking
at
tell me
all.
what it is?
Become a ranger
It's
if you
too
can.
simple.
It will help.
Whatever. So, I guess we're off to the wall.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, You represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Well, you see you're on, Duncan. So... I'm curious to see where the story goes, because it...
Garrett, wait!
I don't know. I'll see, I guess. Footprints to no one. Uh-oh. I just, I don't know if I should take this. I'm just gonna keep staring at your hand. Alright, fine.
Be safe.
To no one. Yeah, the walking animations in this game are a little bit weird. A long road ahead.
Ethan?
Ethan.
Ethan!
Ah, so this is Ethan.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He's got a weird face.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
You don't
He
like
was
hide and
worried you were
seek?
gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
How old
I'm
are
right
you?
here.
Haven't you learned object
And I
permanence
promise,
yet?
I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He let me ride one of his pigs once. It was fun.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
Sure.
No one will tell me what Garrett
Except
did,
he,
but it must have been serious.
you know, yelled someone's name
I
out
heard
in the
Duncan
middle
and
of a
Sir
battle.
Royland talking. They
They
said
got
someone
that
will
person
come here looking for
inadvertently killed. But
revenge.
sure, he's smart.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
He's a really big 1-year-old.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun.
He looks so distraught for
And
that
everything
news.
changed.
What? I wasn't
Roderick
born
became so
yet.
serious, the Lord in training. We never smiled anymore.
Oh,
And
jeez.
Asher just got angry at everything.
Well,
Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
whatever you say, Kyrie.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I don't want to
I
change.
don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes. Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Alright. Enough messing around, I guess.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
I see.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
Alright,
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
I need to go with him.
If that's what's required of me.
I'm not gonna be an ass and be like, well, I'm the lord of this house. Like, I don't... That would accomplish nothing. That would just make Ethan look like an ass. You're the lord. I am the
We showed
lord
up
now.
unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Yeah.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Okay.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Alright.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Thank you for not answering my question. Like, this is... Alright. Hello there.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
Thank you.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Right. Screw you two then.
I've been waiting for this day all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head.
Whatever you say.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
I don't like this guy.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
No, it's him.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said.
Yeah,
When your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my
Pictures
men.
of Spider-Man.
And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
I've
He
dealt with
acted
him.
in your name. And you are the Lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers.
Oh, whatever.
Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it.
Not really. I'm the
not
lord of
leaving
this house.
Until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Oh.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Oh my god. Mom is savage. I love
That
this.
lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say.
Typical
I'll send
Game
him
of
a
Thrones
raven letting
fashion.
him know a Forrester
The men
man
bigger and the
killed
women
one of
solve
his
problems.
own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice.
Oh, whatever.
Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Yeah, whatever. Go fuck yourself. Oh, I don't like those people.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Ugh, Ramsay.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
There it
Your
is.
sister can help
King's
us.
Landing.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay.
So she's
if
Marjorie's
it's presented to her as it
handmaiden.
should be.
Interesting. Nothing good ever happens in King's Landing, though, so I don't see her having a happy ending in any of this. Ironwood box. Let's check it out.
Ethan made this for me.
Ah, yes. He made the loading symbol. I see. What's this?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances.
Is this the purple wedding?
I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
This is further along in Season 4 than I thought it was.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Thanks, Roderick. I always hated books.
I hope to see them all someday.
What is going on with her player model? Her neck was sliding so far. Oh god! I have activated turbo mode! Nothing can stop me now. Oh my god. That looks so stupid.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Living in the north, I can already say that no, it is not sunny ever. Letter from Mother. Is there anything else around here? Coal brazier. I showed that cold brazier what for. Alright, let me go ahead and move. The shuffle that she does is so stupid looking. Alright.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Alright, who is it?
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
That's fine.
No, it's fine. Come in.
I was just staring at that cold brazier.
Begging your pardon, milady.
The fucking pizza guy!
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'd rather not say.
It's private. I'd rather not say.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
I ordered a pepperoni pizza from...
You work for Lady Marjorie?
The Red Keep delivery.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
This is not a good time.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Cold boy.
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept.
Why are you getting
talking
closer
to Queen
to me?
Cersei.
Cersei?
Ew, Cersei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
Why are you telling
me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Did I ever mention my name around
I thought
him?
you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a cold boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Are you working for Varys? Are you one of his little birds?
Good night, milady.
Oh, whatever. Hey, it's Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
That's so awesome.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
Lady Marjorie was a good character.
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
I wonder if it really is just a low distance thing.
She mentions the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Those guys, their
She was
armor
very
was
pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well.
I see. But anyways, as I was
She
saying, yeah,
demands
their armor
an
looked
audience.
watercolored
She wants
until they
an
got closer,
apology
so I
of
wonder if
some
it's the
sort. For
low
what,
distance
I don't
thing.
know,
I don't...
but she's waiting for us
weird.
now, and I promised I would bring you to
How do I
her.
feel about that?
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Alright. Time to go talk to Queen Bitch. I mean
See
Queen
if the Queen
Cersei.
Regent is ready to receive us.
Marjorie is...
You'll be fine. I know you will.
A person with good intentions.
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay. I guess I'm playing the game.
Good luck.
Thank you. Time to go talk to Queen Bitch. I mean Queen Cersei. Let's see. Oh, wow. Alright. This is spooky.
You can do this.
Sure. Yeah, she's in this. I'm pretty sure all of the
Lady
characters
Marjorie.
are... Yep, that
Aren't
is
you
definitely
looking
him.
lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Oh boy. Let's kneel.
Your Grace.
The girl knows
The Queen is pleased.
Impressive.
This pleases me. Ugh.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
God.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
Tell her what she wants to
And
hear.
yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all.
Okay.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden
It is my
end.
first time playing.
Old
Across.
allegiances are not
And also
easily
Sophie.
abandoned.
I'm pretty
But
sure
now
all
that
of the
the war is
characters
over, we
play
must look to
themselves because
rebuild
I
and forge new
think this
alliances.
was backed by
There are ships
HBO.
and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern army.
It raises an interesting question.
Whoa, what the fuck is wrong with...
Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here is betrothed to Ren the Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Boy.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
Can I leave yet?
Pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Oh, boy.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
Oh boy.
Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Please.
My sense is this
Tyrion.
girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Got that side eye from Marjorie. Oh boy.
I'll walk you out.
Thanks, Tyrion.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
Yeah, that's pretty much anyone
That
who wants to
certainly took
survive
courage.
in King's Landing,
To
Sophie.
so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor
Yeah.
Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown
What are
in
you
this
suggesting,
regard,
Tyrion?
not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Guess I'm playing the game
Now,
now.
if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Poor
3
Sansa.
beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Boy, King's Landing is a terrible place. I think you have a better chance of staying alive if you're on the wall.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Yeah, just a little
But at
bit.
least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
Oh.
Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Only the 9th-born sons? It could be worse. We could be with the
Jamie.
10th-born sons.
I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true.
It's a shame that Cersei already does that. I mean, wait, what?
Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Oh no, Oberyn.
I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Joffrey at the wedding.
Although, marrying a king?
Like, yeah, I guess you could be Joffrey at the wedding.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Fuck no.
He does have a certain look about him.
Nope.
I'd be willing to marry.
Nope.
But not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Oh, I thank you, even though you'd probably be dead.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
Oh, Jesus.
What a perfect match. Sir Bronn.
Could you imagine Brienne of Tarth?
What are you doing?
Tyrion. Like what? Oh.
Well.
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Ah, I see.
Yet
So your typical wedding.
Men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
When your friend is
There's
into
always
height.
someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will
sorry,
have
Marjorie.
no choice but to love you.
I'm loyal to you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind.
Oh yeah, that letter
Something
from my
important.
mom. Oh, we'll ask her for help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I'd prefer to speak alone. Sorry,
I
Sarah.
prefer to speak with you alone.
Oh, she looks upset. Oh, no. Sarah will remember that.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes.
You know, Ramsay Snow, that
if
amazing,
a raven could be sent
very
to the Boltons
kind
to let them know House
character
Forrester has
that
the protection
does
of the
no
crown.
wrong.
I know it's a lot to ask.
Very
of you,
innocent
and I
soul.
wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your
Yeah,
family fought for
his
the
love
Starks.
for dogs.
And now you would have me ask him to intervene.
Very, very deep love
Is
for
the
dogs. He
situation
keeps them
that
very
dire?
well fed and
Joffrey will not look favorably
taken
on
care
such
of.
a request.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Alright. Thanks, Marjorie. Oh, she looks sad. No way. It's this guy again. Someone's throwing a party. And my horse got spooked. Yay. guess I'll have to walk to the wall now.
7 hells.
Let's play a little game,
oh, there he is.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Yep, that would be Ramsay.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Oh my god. Oh, whoa.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity you didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
Oh,
what was
no.
that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
Is Garrett gonna become the new Theon?
There.
Oh no.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Fuck. Oh no.
Never mind.
Oh my god.
We've wasted enough time already.
What would have happened if I'd run? It's a good thing they don't have peripheral vision. Oh, now we get to see his handiwork. It's in the forest meant death, yep.
Bloody hell.
Yep, that would be the flayed man. Ugh. That's brutal.
Lord Ethan!
What do you want?
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
The flesh wound. Yeah, that'll heal, probably.
300 generations of Forester Lords
eventually
stand behind you.
Just give it a couple days. Throw some maggots on them.
Gerhard the
It'll be
Tall,
fine.
who founded our house. And your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized
Tall?
back
What
the
do
river
you
valley
do
from
to
the
get
White
that
Elves.
name, I wonder?
What did they call my
And before
father?
he was actually 4'6".
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel.
I see.
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Oh, jeez.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Oh no.
Lord Ethan.
Who is this man?
Misk.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Oh.
This house is doomed. We all
fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us?
You stole from us?
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord.
Trying to
I
survive
fled.
in Game of Thrones was your
Stole
first
from me.
mistake.
It's not stealing if
Yeah.
you're taking what's yours
Yeah,
by
yeah.
right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
Need you to stop kicking him in the back of the head, please.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The
is.
men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please.
No,
Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us.
Why are you doing this to me, game?
Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I can't show him mercy because then I'll look weak. And I... Good luck.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
I will chop off his fingers, tell him it's my mercy, and then kick him into the wall. See, if I remove his fingers and then keep him around, he might cause trouble,
That was
so...
certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
I know he won't be
just
with
yourself,
his
of course.
family, but...
You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Alright.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
Who would you
Who
choose?
do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
I don't know, what would you guys have done? Would you have taken his fingers,
The
showed
bracer of the
mercy,
sentinel.
or send him to the wall?
The badge of office. Tonight is your first
That's a
small
cool-looking
council
cuff.
meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon
Bracer?
your chosen sentinel
Brace-
then,
yeah,
to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel
Mercy.
will wear this for all to see.
Thank you.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty.
Really, mercy.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council,
Even
my
if
lord.
it makes you look weak, Sophie? His fingers to the wall. We got 3 new recruits for you. Hi, kid.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine 2 brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honoured.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the
And
good
then
man.
I have a real one.
Oh my
But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
Oh,
You'll have a good
Lord.
sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today, I saw what you did to that man.
Mm-hmm.
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Alright, kid.
Come on, you
Or
dog.
a bit too hardcore for me. Okay.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
You clean shit for a week or something? Tar and feather him. How are our defenses?
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
Tar and feather
This
him.
lot ready? No.
Strip him
Okay.
naked. And
We
then walk
post
him through the
anyone who can hold
streets.
a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest,
good
nastiest
old,
looking
shame
brutes
treatment.
front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Alright. Is that all I can say to you?
Yes, my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord. You don't say much, do you, lad? That's good. Reminds me of your brother Asher. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Soon.
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Alright. He doesn't seem like a bit of a hothead, but
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello,
Hi.
Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord,
Wait,
I should
but-
finish packing before nightfall.
I sent him
I
to
hope
the
to be
wall.
off tomorrow,
Wait, why are you packing?
at first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
Oh.
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because
Wasn't
she
he
fears
exiled?
you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Oh.
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the
Can't
likes of Ramsay Snow.
Really, yeah,
Thank
you
you,
can't
Uncle.
really negotiate with Ramsay.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
What do you want?
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you.
Oh.
I saw what you did to that man. You said
Well,
you'd
I mean,
get angry
you can't exactly
sometimes.
reason
This
with the
would have
guy
been a good
either,
time to
so
see
we're
it.
kind of stuck in,
I
like,
can't afford any more
a shitty
mistakes.
situation here.
Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. So Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you. Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight.
Not sure
and talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Don't know what to do.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Oh, Jesus. Alright.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
I mean, I guess. I don't really.
Yes, Maester. I'm
have
ready.
Very well.
Many options
I will
here.
convene the small council at once.
Probably don't matter much. I mean, I'm sure they matter a little bit. Alright, so Royland, military man, he can think of strategies that might help us, because we have, like, the way that the castle is set up, it looks pretty defendable.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Diplomacy
Before I name my
is
sentinel,
never going to work with Ramsay.
I must tell you.
The choice is clear, you're both working.
Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Mother, I name you three sentinel. Oh boy.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
I hope
a poor
not.
choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
It's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed.
Oh, jeez.
We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
We will fight, we will bargain. We can't fight them. We can't use diplomacy. I mean, if we're the only family who can produce this ironwood, then it would make sense to keep us around. Because we can't outright fight him. We can't bargain. We're gonna bargain.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
A sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forrester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
I will make Ramsay wait at the gates. I will invite Ramsay into the Great Hall. That is right. Ramsay, even though he's a bastard, he knows how to sway people. I will meet him in the Great Hall.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this.
What?
Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house.
What?
You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down.
What?
At once.
What just happened? I just agreed with you.
Apologies, my son.
What
but
the
now
fuck?
that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Alright then.
You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Hey, I have this plan. Yeah, it sounds like
Then
a good
perhaps
plan.
we
Fuck
should
you!
adjourn.
I'm out of here!
We have to prepare the
You're not my
house.
real lord! Like, what the fuck? That was bizarre.
You have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed Miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Damn.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know.
What exactly did Asher do to get exiled?
Acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Took a cookie from the jar.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Well, we lost one guy. Fine.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Man. Speaking of this, there she is. Oh. I'm just gonna put this back. And the stamp. I mean... Take the seal. I'm sure she has another one. Alright?
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know.
Hi, Sarah.
Thank you.
I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years, and yet to be treated like that.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
Oh, boy.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Is everything alright?
Are you alright, my lady?
Everything is not alright.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Oh, jeez.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Well then.
Milady. Begging your pardon, lady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know. I can help you if you'd like.
Why do you want to help me?
If you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
But
hopefully I've proven
why
to be
do you
useful
want to help me?
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who...
Are you one of Varys's little
be willing
birds?
to help you.
I don't... I don't know how I feel about him. Hello there. So far, nothing has really come from Garrett's part of the story.
Where the bloody hell is Duncan?
He should be here.
Boy.
Ah, fuck him if he's angry. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
I am still playing.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
Episode
Not
has
the place
been going
I
on
would
for
be
a really
if it was
long
fire.
time.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
There he is.
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton? Son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you.
Warden of
No,
the...
that's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
Oh, God.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Let's try to...
Is that so?
Let's try to make ourselves look good. Okay.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. It seems the Foresters have a talent for something after all.
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift. We'd like to offer to your father. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give your father 2 of these groves in tribute.
Give him. He is your warden. What's yours is already his. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind.
Fuck.
Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
Fine.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty.
Oh.
And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king.
So tense.
You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
Your father
you
doesn't
needn't
need to
worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army.
Shit.
That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen.
Oh no.
So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Oh no.
The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Whitehills had Ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Yeah.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
Exactly.
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of...
What?
20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Oh no. No, Royland, don't do something stupid.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
Royland,
Lads,
please.
do make this visit.
Oh no.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
No.
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's oldest?
He's so... this is fucking murder me.
My lord.
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Oh god, I hate Ramsay, but...
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my
highborn
ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
No.
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
What have you done?
No! But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord! No, no! Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
Ethan, no, come on.
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Brian! Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Wow.
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester quickly!
Is there a way to save Ethan?
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take
Did I just fuck up?
You will not take him!
Help me!
Brian, please!
No!
Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Well, one family member down. Holy shit. The story has begun. Oh, wow. Alright.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
Aye!
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Well then. Alright, you and 65% stayed with Bowen. You and 62% sweared loyalty to the king. You and 35% sent Eric to the wall. You and 30% picked Royland as sentinel. You and 50% met Ramsay in the Great Hall. Is that? Yep, that's it. Wow. That's the first episode, I guess. Wow. Right off the bat, I mean, this is Game of Thrones. I should have been expecting it. I don't know, did I just fuck up, or is there actually, like, a way to save Ethan? I mean, this is Telltale, so, you know. They're really good at putting up illusion of choice. Oh, wow, that really sucks. I have a feeling that he dies. Well then. Wow, that was just the first episode. There are 5 more of these. Yeah, I feel like with Telltale, even if I had managed to save him there, he would have died in a later episode, because that's usually what they do. At least that's what I've noticed. Even if you save someone in a previous episode, they usually die in a later episode. Because it's too much trouble to write multiple storylines. Damn, it's brutal though. I expect nothing less from Ramsay though. Holy shit. Wow. That's terrible. Well, that was episode 1. That was like, what, 2 hours long? Not bad for a Telltale game. No thank you. I like it, it's Daenerys. Bad news, Ramsay. Alright, well, I guess I'll continue this in, some other time. Yeah, that was episode 1 of Telltale's Game of Thrones. I hope everyone enjoyed. There will be more to come. But, I think I'm gonna get off. This was too much stress for one gaming session, and we've just started, so... I'm sure it'll get better. Trying to get entertained, like choosing the triple dot responses in a row. Just go a mute route, become Link. Yeah, that was Wild Ride at Ritzy. Yeah, there's 5 more episodes, and they've already killed off Ethan. Alright, well, that was episode 1. I am done streaming for tonight, so thank you everyone for watching. I will be on Discord after this, and I'll export this to YouTube just so people can watch it from the beginning, anyone who came in late. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Have a wonderful night.